You know, my gorgeous Libra, something is going to inspire you at the beginning of this week. It's to do with this inspiration you're going to have. And it's going to happen the moment in time when you least expect it, to be quite honest with you. And once you're so inspired, my gorgeous Libra, all I can say to you, a lot is going to start making sense to you. Seriously, the moment of clarity, oh my God. You will understand even negative things you've been through have been preparing you for this moment in time for such a long time. You're going to realize most certainly the moment in time you're so inspired, you will realize what has come to an end in your life. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you're going to be able to move on. Do not waste your energy, even a second, on things that are not making you feel good anymore whatsoever, because this is strongly to do with things that have come to an end in your life a while ago, but only now you're gonna be able to have this strength, you know what I mean, this strength to be honest with yourself. So something is really going to inspire you, and honestly, to be quite brutally honest with you, you're not going to be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. I can see you like kind of you are going to be kind of maybe sitting down, or you're going to be lying down later on. You're going to be relaxing, and this relaxation that you are going to have, this moment, it's going to be completely unavoidable whatsoever, because it's meant to happen. It's meant to happen because you are entering such an important stage of your life. And when something inspires us to the point where we can't stop thinking about it, and even more so, where we find ourselves like kind of sitting down and relaxing later on, and we realize that this is keep on popping into our mind, we can't stop thinking about it whatsoever. And the more that happens, the more you're going to realize how imminent this is going to be for you. And you are also, the moment in time when you're relaxing, there is some kind of a new idea you're going to have. You're going to become very, very curious about what inspired you so much, something that you want to do, and something that's going to be absolutely imminent. But also along those lines, you are going to have this new idea as well, my gorgeous Libra. New idea you're going to have, and someone is actually, what do you want to do? What you want to do so badly, and this new idea is going to stem from whatever inspired you in the first place. And after that, you're going to be talking to somebody really wise in your mind, somebody who is really wise indeed, and that particular person is really kind of gonna give you some kind of like incredible advice as well. And this advice is going to be crucial, absolutely crucial. And yet again, this is going to be such an amazing reminder of those people in our lives that are meant to be in our lives, because this is somebody who is very much so strongly connected to you, and that particular person is meant to be in your life. This particular person is playing like a really fundamental role in your life, whether this is like your family member, or whether this is your partner, or whether this is one of your best friend. Whoever this is somebody extremely wise, because they are going to tell you something which is going to point you towards this particular direction you would never kind of go towards. And that in itself, it's also going to kind of make you aware of like these major possibilities that are going to be growing, and these possibilities that you're going to become aware of, it's all going to be connected to you kind of clearly understanding and realizing what a major changes in your life, into your life, this is going to bring when it comes to your lifestyle. For example, this is going to directly affect your lifestyle. What do you want to do, how you want to live your life, but it's also going to directly affect those things that have been making you feel extremely unhappy. And this is why this is going to contribute towards you being able to be honest with yourself at such a crucial stage in your life. I'm afraid, my gorgeous Libra, not that I'm afraid, but you are going to find yourself on this crossroads at the beginning of this week. And when you find yourself on this crossroads, you really have to be honest honest with yourself. You need to be honest with yourself at this stage of your life. You need to take over your life. I'm not saying that you did not have a life or anything like that. Please don't get me wrong. But there is something major you're gonna need to put your foot down with as well. You know, so this is why I'm saying this. This is why this is going to be so important. And this in itself, of course, it's like going to show you exactly where do you need to set the boundaries right now as well. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Libra, you know, it's like a basically... This is what you need to understand here, that by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you really need to pay attention to this particular, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, there is such some kind of a problem, some kind of a very difficult issue in your life you will be thinking about. There is this problem, there is this issue that has been affecting you emotionally. You will be thinking about it around the mid-week. And for the first time ever, and you had this problem for a while, for at least the last 3 months, something that has been emotionally draining you and affecting your energy. And you are, for the first time ever, at around the mid-week, you really are going to surprise yourself, because you're going to come up with this conclusion, and this is the direct result of whatever inspired you in the first place at the beginning of this week, but it's not going to be as obvious, if you know what I mean. So you are going to come up with the conclusion when it comes to this ongoing problem, something that has been emotionally affecting you for the last 3 months, indeed, at least, and you are still you're going to come up with a conclusion, and then there is a certain step, there is some kind of adjustment you are going to need to make. And when you're making this adjustment, you're still going to be like, oh my God, I'm still so brave, I can't believe that I'm doing this. And after you make this adjustment, there is something specific you're going to do, this certain step, this certain move. You're going to need to wait and another additional couple of days. And after a couple of days, you're going to have such amazing news. You are literally going to have a reason to celebrate. Why? Because you will realize that you have done the right thing, and also at the same time you are gonna this is gonna lead towards you becoming so excited to meet up with somebody, and whoever you're gonna need to meet up with, the reason why you're gonna feel so excited is because you are gonna be able to have some kind of negotiation, and you're gonna be excited even before that negotiation, because you will know, just you being able to have this negotiation, you're already like a winner. And that negotiation, of course, it's going to be extremely successful for you. But you need to understand, and you need to remember to not hold anything back whatsoever. It looks like you're almost going to be speaking to somebody who's going to be so strong and powerful when it comes to their personality, and I don't want that person to intimidate you. So this is why you need to say everything that's on your mind when it comes to that negotiation, and do not hold anything back, my gorgeous Libra, because this is your chance. This is your chance to do something big. And this particular chance, you know, if you miss now, you're not gonna have again for ages. And this is why you need to come out of your comfort zone, and as much as you possibly can. And you are going to, because I know that by the end of this week, you're already going to, like, really pretty much so you're gonna realize, by the end of this week, you're already gonna realize how much, you know, you opened your mind. And this is because you're healing, and you're ascending onto the next level of your spiritual journey, which means that suddenly you are gonna be reminded of your past. You're gonna be reminded of your, like, kind of you're going to be reminded of your past. You're going to be reminded of these happy memories. You're going to feel extremely nostalgic. And this is all going to contribute towards you understanding exactly what adjustment do you need to make, what readjustment do you need to make in your life immediately. And although this is going to seem like some kind of a sacrifice you're going to need to make, but then again, the moment in time you do this, this transition is going to begin one of the biggest transitions of your entire life. The moment in time you do this, the change is going to become. The moment in time you do this, you know, it's like you are literally going to start this process of your own rebirth, my gorgeous Libra. And this is why this is going to be so important indeed. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Okay, what is going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Libra? Let's see. Ooh la la, big contemplation. It's going to happen this week. When it comes to this big contemplation, is the same thing what I'm going to say to what I said before. You have to be honest with yourself. Look at this, a big contemplation you are going to have when it comes to this week, my gorgeous Libra. And that in itself means that you have to, look at this baby here, follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Be honest with yourself when it comes to that big contemplation you're going to have before the end of this week, because I'm telling you, it's to do with things you had on your mind for so long. It's to do with things that have been making you feel so unhappy and for so long. You know, now you have this big chance, you know, to kind of step out of it, snap out of it immediately. But it's important to be honest with yourself. And also throughout this week, there are going to be several signs and the very powerful indications you're going to have, which are going to be keep on repeating these powerful kind of signs and indications you're going to have are going to be pointing towards the possibilities in your life that you have, and maybe you're ignoring. So this is why this is all going to lead towards your own awakening, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. Hello, my gorgeous people. Just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions. And the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.